Now again guys, this is just an experiment where we're going to try and work on this. I think later we'll have to be able to do this job, so we might have to just for out of interest, just as a bit of a, okay, so we're going to run this job. This is going to be black and white, but this battery is not going to last. And it's always good when you're working with photocopiers as an art medium, although we can be very spontaneous. Sometimes we have to be, we have to think it through, because we get the better results when we think. We're trying to force it at the machine. We often find we create rubbish. Not always, but that's been the experience, my experience over the many years. So basically we're just going to set this up quickly. This could just be, you know, for entertainment, just to watch me have a bit of an experiment. But I really think we should master these copies maybe on this device or some other device that's less grainy. Those black and white machines tend to be a little bit too on the grainy side, so we're just going to try and, I'll probably get this muffed up anyway because talking and copying don't go down too well. So we're going to try and do, we're just going to do text photo xerographic. But I know you guys like to see big machines running. It's really cool. You know, it's nothing like a big banger. I don't know whether to play with the colour balance or whether just to keep it looking fairly authentic. But, you know, it's nice to get some contour results with these. But this battery isn't going to hold out. Now, I've got to do a lot of work, but we may not even play with that because we want to keep the copies looking fairly grunty. So we'll just leave it at that and we'll just run the job. Yeah. So I'm going to set the sharpness, I'm going to set it down, soften it up a bit, get rid of some of that grain. Although grain's good, we don't want too much grain. We'll see how it goes. A bit disorganised here, but you got to take it as a bit of entertainment as well, because, you know, photocopying was often viewed in the 90s as a form of performance, you know, dance performance, as well as making images. You know, you've got to think of the good days, good old days. Thing is to note also is that, you know, you guys may be more technically tilted. We have other people who are more artistically tilted, as well as myself. But we all have a place, you know. But we can all learn from each other, you know. You technicals can teach me how to be more technical, and we artists can teach you how to be more artistic if that's what you desire. You know, you don't have to do it, but this is the negative image that's come out of the copier. It's quite nice. So we've got a bit of a mashup happening here, but we have to work on this later, I think, because it's got to go back. Then we've got to take it back to the DocuColor, and then we've got to take it back here. Oh, we've got to do transparency, so I don't think we're going to finish this job today, but this is just to experiment, because this is a production copier. It's more accurate. That machine is a dedicated black and white toy compared with, you know, so you can see the image quality. It's actually quite a pleasant looking image quality. In fact, I just want to make sure maybe if I can take down these settings if they're still in the device. No, they're gone, but I don't think they're optimal settings, but they're pretty good. So we've basically got basically still that lovely authentic grain in this without it being too grainy, because if we end up copying onto a power support machine, we're going to lose too much quality, and this being production copy has much quality, and the paper quality is good in there too. So, but I've got a lot of uploading to do, and I've also got to change my I've also got some big data coming onto me. I've got 200 gigs waiting for me. Got to set up my router to work on my dad's ADSL connection. Also have to dump all this information on my phone onto my 1 terabyte hard drive. Got to get it done at a video conversion shop in my suburb, Mona Vale. So there's a lot of work to do, not to mention a heap of tubing up to do. Now hopefully this ADSL connection will be a lot faster. So my data's gone now. I've done my 15 gigs for the month, so we've got another source of data coming to us. I've just got to set it up. So that's it. I think we just call that one a wrap for today. But just